What's up guys, and welcome to another episode of Rage Die. Wait a minute, what? Oh my god, it's the second episode of Footprints. Finally, we have the second episode of Footprints, and today I am going to introduce to you my favorite dish in the world, and it has been my favorite for a few years now. Ever since I have started working near this area. It's in Sembawang, so we have Causeway Point right here. You can follow this whole video to check out how to get there. I'm gonna introduce to you the dish called salted egg sotong, or salted egg squid, and it is at a restaurant, a Chinese restaurant that sells seafood. It's not really a restaurant, it's a zi cha store, but they call it a seafood restaurant. It's at Crab Village, and there are a few bars over there. Sorry for the Muslims, it's again not halal, so I guess you guys have to watch me eat this again. So I tried to record this food vlog for quite a while, and I failed because I didn't think that my commentary was good enough. So I'm trying to make a good one this time. Trying to think of what to say, but I hope that you guys will enjoy this episode, because this is my favorite dish, and I want you guys to be able to try out this dish that I like very much and enjoy every single time I visit this restaurant. Even the auntie knows that I won't order anything without that dish. Actually, I'm running late to meet my friend, so I'm gonna skip ahead and fast forward this journey so that you guys can still watch me go on my way there. By the way, on my left is SSDC, so just a reference for you guys. You can see the signboard says SSDC, and it's a red light. So I'm gonna fast forward this part, and you guys can continue watching me travel there if you do not know how to get there. Hope you guys stay with me throughout the video, because I really want to show you my favorite dish and share with you guys something that I enjoy thoroughly. Okay, as we are approaching the destination, it's just ahead. I just want to give a short introduction about this place. This place in front, to the left, we're gonna approach it in a short while, is actually where I used to work part-time. I used to work here as a waiter for the American Navy, and this whole area here is behind me is for the foreign workers dormitories. So in front here on the left as well, on the right, is for the Americans, Canadians, and the foreigners, the white skinned people to stay as they come here for their they're on their 2-year contract in Singapore or something like that. So they are posted here in Singapore, and as on the left is where I used to work. That's where the Sembawang wharves is, the Sembawang shipyard. So I used to work there as a waiter for quite a few years, maybe 2 or 3 years. and then we go down this small hill or small slope and turn left. So this is where we are going to have dinner tonight. And if you turn to the right, it's actually Yishun. So if that's where you're coming from, take note. So here is the area. It's actually this 1036 Live Seafood with the big crab picture on it. So if you're coming here, take note of this poster. Oh shit. I'm just gonna find a parking spot. So the bike parking lot is actually here. It used to be back there, but I forgot that it's now shifted here. So that was the seafood restaurant for my favorite dish, sotong. You can get this dish anywhere else. Some of the places they sell this dish as well, but I have tried quite a few and it does not meet up to my standards. So so far I have tried quite a few places, maybe 4 or 5 other places that sell salted egg sotong, but I can say that none of them have lived up to my expectations. So you can rest assured that this is the best one I have tried so far. So the reason that I found out about this dish is back when I was working at the Zhicha store for my friend, and he asked me if I wanted to try this dish that I have never heard of back when, before salted egg stuff was not popular yet. We didn't have salted egg burgers or salted egg prawns and anything like that. So he introduced me to salted egg sotong, and I tried it for the first time and I was blown away. But unfortunately his shop closed down. They had really good crabs and salted egg sotong and even mee goreng. So it's really a pity that, you know, I still haven't managed to find a chef that made the same salted egg sotong or even a mee goreng. I miss the mee goreng, but yeah, it's too bad I cannot find the same guy, the same chef. So anyway, just a short review of this dining experience tonight, because I've been here quite a few times, so it's not really fair for me to give a proper review, because I will definitely be biased towards this restaurant, as this is where my favorite dish is. So today is the first time I tried I think it's a curry fish head, and I'm quite surprised that I haven't tried this since the first time I've been here, because the curry itself is really thick and it has a lot of flavor. It's not like those sour kind of curry, but more of thick coconut taste and not that spicy as well. It's like a perfect balance between spiciness and the flavor, so you will not get an overwhelming spiciness in your mouth after you eat it. Yeah, besides that, that's all I liked for tonight, because I basically come here just for the salted egg sotong. They also have quite good mee goreng, I guess, but sometimes it gets too salty, so it's not very consistent. However, that does not mean that the salted egg sotong is going to be bad, because I know I've said a lot of times like it so much that I can't stop talking about it. So I really hope that you do come down and try the satay sotong. And for the price wise, just 6 of us tonight, and we spent 135 for 2 servings of medium satay sotong and 1 curry fish head, 1 venison, 1 kangkong medium, some cereal chicken, mapo tofu, and what else is there? I guess that's all, but I might be wrong that there's something else. But anyways, $133 for 6 of us, about $20 per person, so it's quite reasonable and not too cheap, not too expensive. If you're just coming here just for the satay sotong, it's gonna cost you about $12 per plate of small serving of satay sotong. But it's not that small until you find that it's not worth it, because it's more than enough for 1 person. You can't eat too much of this dish because it's full of cholesterol. You don't want to get a heart attack while riding home. So we've come to the end of the second episode of Foodprints. I'm glad that I have finally a chance to do another episode of this, because this is what I really wanted to do, more of a food vlogging. Before I started this channel, I wanted to do a motorcycle come food vlog channel, so that people can I can do some reviews for food while going around the island, giving reviews. But I wasn't such a good speaker. I'm not very confident to talk on the camera. However, now I find that, you know, it's not too bad, and I've kind of grown to learn how to talk to the camera. Still, of course, there's a lot of room for improvement, but I guess I'll start doing what I really intended for this channel, which is to food vlog. I actually had another episode that was supposed to be aired, but I find that the content was not good enough. It wasn't good quality, so it was actually supposed to be an episode for Handlebar, which is a restaurant for bikers, and unfortunately they moved, so they are not. It used to be at nearby this restaurant that I went to today, but they have moved to somewhere that I have not been there yet. So I need to find out where's the new place, and I hope that we can park our bikes inside, because we used to be able to park right in front of the restaurant, and it's a really cool concept that you can see all the unique bikes, the Harleys, the Aprilias, the big bikes coming in a whole group, like 10 to 20 bikes of the same kind, and you know, come in a group. It's a really awesome sight to see. But unfortunately they have moved, and I hope that we can park our bikes at the front of the restaurant like last time. So yeah, with that being said, let me wrap this up, and hope you guys enjoyed the content. Leave a like, leave some comments for this episode if you want to see more of this. Check out my previous episode. It's about this roasted meat shop or hawker that I visited. It's my girlfriend's friend shop, so you can watch it, and it was my first episode for Footprints. And leave some comments if you want to watch more of this kind of content instead of my daily rage diaries as a different variety. And if you guys have some ideas for content, leave a comment below, and I'll see if I can do it. I'll see if I can talk about it, or you know, probably make something more interesting for you rather than my daily vlogs and the Footprints. You know, I'm glad that this channel has grown quite a bit since since this channel started back in 2016 in January, around there. So we have come this far, about 100 over subscribers. Of course, I would like to reach out to all of you guys out there watching my videos. That's why I've organized this group ride. So if you haven't heard about it yet, you can watch my latest race diary, which I'm gonna review about the details for the meetup, which will be on the 10th of February. So for more details, watch the other vlog. And that's it for today's video. I'll catch you in the next one, and stay safe on the roads.